In my first book, Peggy of the Cove, a legend brought to reality, Peggy gets rescued early in the morning. Mary has to go to the store later in the afternoon to pick up a few items. In Peggy's Cove, the general store was known as the Little Yellow Shop. Well, Peggy didn't want to go in, so Mary said, "You can just sit on the bench and I'll just be a few minutes." So she sits on the bench, she leans back, puts her head against the side of the building. She's ready to start crying when she heard this commotion. And she looked over, and here's the seagull. It got tangled up in the net that was laying out to dry, and it got digging around looking for scraps of fish when its foot got tangled up. Well, Peggy walks over, and after a little battle, she finally set it free. She untangled it, and she was so excited, she picked it up and put it in her hand and held it for a minute, and then sat it on a rock and watched it as it stood there for a few minutes and then flew off. Well, Mary hears the commotion, and she comes out and she says to Peggy, "What happened?" And Peggy tells her about untangling the gull. And Mary said, "Do you want to make this your pet gull?" And Peggy said, "I'd love to." She said, "Well, it's very easy to tame gulls." And so she did. She tamed it and she named it. Now, she discovered that the Scots came over from Scotland on the ship called the Hector. There's a replica of that ship in Pictou. So she named her pet gull Hector after the Scots coming over on the ship the Hector. So I hope you enjoyed this little nugget. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to learn more about Peggy of the Cove. Catch you later.